Of course, the death of Alexei Navalny had a lot of influence for the whole situation in our region. His death was a very big surprise for everyone, because if this is so, of course, fake, but at the same time interesting impressions. If somebody is a very strong leader, you think that he or she cannot be dead, you know, and so but unfortunately, the torture within Belarusian and Russian prison is very high. And for this year, since the Belarusian protest 2020, we have already 7 political prisoners who was dead from torture or committed suicide from the torture. So even after the death of Alexei Navalny, after maybe 3 days, Igor Lednik, Belarusian human rights defender, was dead because the absence of medical treatment, and he had some problems with head. But you know, Russian opposition now also they're in very strange situation because in Lithuania, for example, because in Russia the people protested against the war, they participated in many protest actions, and they're facing criminal cases for such kind of protests. They have to flee Russia, and they arrived to Lithuania, but now they are facing a lot of pressure from Lithuanian government because they're Russians. So you know, it's like we feel like people between two fires. And of course, if you speak about the feelings of Russian opposition in Lithuania, for example, in neighborhood countries, of course, people are really shocked. And it's really nice that Yulia Navalny says that she will continue his activities, and she says that she will be a leader, and she doesn't stop the activities. But of course, it's not easy. But I don't believe that without activities inside Belarus and Russia, we can achieve any kind of result and to stop the war. Of course, we need the civil resistance. We need people who is inside countries protest and do everything. For example, trying to be conscientious objectors and trying to stop the war. European Union, by my opinion, they believe in weapons power. But they don't believe in people's power. You know, I am opposite. I believe in people power. I'm quite skeptical about weapons power, but I think that they don't use the power of civil society in Belarus and Russia, and we don't feel very much support from European Union in many levels for activities inside Belarus and to renew the civil movement in Belarus. So the same situation as I know with Russian activists. They also have a lack of political and many other informational support, because in Russia, you know, it's not very easy to fight against the war, because this is 140 million people, and of course, if you are alone or even you are 300 people, you know, it's nothing if you compare with the size of the country. And of course, sometimes the protest in Russia against the war, they are continuing, but nobody notices. And I know that during 2022 in Russia, it was, I don't remember, several days only when somebody was not arrested for the participation in the anti-war protest movement. So this is many people in Russia who doesn't agree with the policy of Vladimir Putin, as many people in Belarus who doesn't agree with the policy of Alexander Lukashenko. They don't support the war, they support Ukraine, but sometimes they don't know how to empower the activities and to receive more public tribune and to speak about the anti-war position.